Yo, new camera. I've brought a new camera to the studio and now I'm looking as clear as ever. Today I was scrolling through Twitter and I found a thread that read, footage shows Dalia Dippolito reacting to the news that her husband has been murdered. However, the hitman that she hired was actually an undercover cop. And instead of watching this on my own when I originally saw it on my timeline, I decided to bring it to the studio. So we could watch this 8-minute and 40-second monstrosity together. What we're about to get into is an undercover video of her setting up the kill and arrest. So a quick trigger warning, you're about to see some psychotic behavior.
More than what I love. I know you're like, oh, what a cute little girl, whatever. You know, but I'm not.
You are. You're beautiful.
Thank you, but I just need to make sure everything's going to take care of.
Between now and when it's done, you not to have an option to change your mind. Even if you change your mind, I'm talking to home.
There's no changing. No, there's no, like, I'm determined already. I'm positive, like, 5,000% sure, like, around 6:30, 7 o'clock, he always walks the dog in the morning. He walks the dog across, like, over where the lake is, and our door is always unlocked.
I'll be in the house by 6:30 Wednesday morning. 6 o'clock, you can get All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, and I guess
you're here for me.
I'll hear from you.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye.
Dalia got out of the car and drove away, believing her husband would be murdered just 2 days later. She followed orders and went to the gym at 5:43 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Police then knocked on the door and gave Michael the unfortunate news of his wife's intentions before driving him to the police station. Dalia was called back to the house by a sergeant 1 hour later. Everything about the crime scene was fake, except for the news camera which captured the entire incident.
I'm Sergeant Ramsey. I'm the one that called you. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry to call you. Listen, we had a report of a disturbance at your house, and there were shots fired. Is your husband Michael? Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am. He's been killed. He's been killed, ma'am. I'm sorry. Listen, try to calm down. Listen, right now we need to get you to the station. We need to get you to our police station. I can't let you in, man. We have to do our job. If you want us to find this killer, okay, we need you to calm down. I'm going to need you to go with these detectives, okay? Does he have enemies? Is there anyone that would want to hurt him? Okay, who would want to hurt him? Witnesses said they saw a black male running from you. I can't let you see him, ma'am. Ma'am, I cannot do this right now. Ma'am, I can't do it. Detective Yopi, I need you to...
That is genuinely frightening. First of all, there's a lot to unpack. We just watched 2 minutes of video with no analysis. How are you marrying someone you are 5,000% sure, quote unquote, that you want dead? And the way she cried on demand, hands trembling, going through all stages of grief within a span of 30 seconds, she must have practiced that. There's no way you pull a performance that good under that much pressure without having practiced it before. I'm so interested to see how she tries to play her alibi, and I want to see how long these officers allow her to go on with the lie.
I can't. Man, go with these detectives. If you want to help your husband, okay? If you want to help your husband, you need to go to the station with these gentlemen and tell us everything you know about who he knows, who he's connected to. Don't worry, we've already taken care of your dogs with animal control for right now. Everything's under control. And we'll take care of everything else, okay? Thank you, guys.
Protocol that we have to do with this with your wife.
Okay. It says 25 minutes later. She's probably running on the adrenaline of her last lie. But to step in a courtroom with a detective and have to get through this one-on-one investigation, I don't think she's capable of getting this done. You have to be a complete sociopath, psychopath, whatever other synonym there is no way she gets through this.
First of all, let me just tell you, I'm sorry for your loss.
I just want to see my husband, please.
All right. No, you don't want to see him. Believe me, you don't. Could you listen, please? This is...
I wonder what the motive is. Did she want his money? Did she just not fuck with him? I don't know. But I'm so curious. Because you don't just kill someone, let alone your husband.
Something because we're going to videotape that I need you to sign also. It gives us the right to videotape it. You want to read that?
I don't want to be videotaped.
Well, you're being videotaped. That's all part of it.
Whose number is that?
Got your home number.
Oh.
Okay.
Dumb bitch.
Listen, is there anybody that you know that you think would want to kill your husband?
My husband's on probation.
For what?
Dalia recounts Michael's entire criminal history in vivid detail, gives multiple reasons as to why someone would want him dead, and even names a potential suspect, who in reality had nothing to do with the situation and was only a former business associate.
People weren't happy that he was getting off probation because it's a lot of money he's got to pay back.
Bro, what? She had people to put the blame on. She had her own alibi of going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. She even tried throwing her husband under the bus, saying he's not a good guy, he got a criminal record. People are after him. Bro, women are evil, bro. It really doesn't matter who it is. Anyone got a possibility of being an op. Even your wife, you can never be too sure who's on your side and not. The husband is so lucky that the hitman she hit up was a cop. I don't know where the fuck she tried finding this hitman on, the Craigslist or I don't know. But imagine she actually hired a real hitman. She would run away with this alibi.
Well, when you say people, who are you talking about? People that were involved with him before, or?
A little bit of everything. This was supposed to be something, when he got off probation, it was supposed to be between us. And he went and he told, friends of his, he told, certain people, and everyone kind of talks, and he's constantly running into a lot of the guys that he was on probation with. Like a couple days ago, we ran into someone, and that was a target. I mean, and the guy comes up to us, and he's like with organized crime. It seems like a lot of the guys from Boca are starting to move up here, and we're constantly running into, a lot of the guys that he knows and things like that. So it was a lot of money. It was $191,000 that he had to pay back. So I know certain names, and I know certain families, they were on the news, like the guys that all just went away.
What nationality are you?
Bro, she's trying to pull the he owed someone money line. Oh my, women are scary, bro. For her to have this much composure about her catching a body, and the body your own husband, I still can't get over it. Ah, my gosh, I fucking hate this woman.
So that's what happened with that. So he didn't know how to tell everybody what was going on with everything.
I don't know if you know, he was shot. He was shot twice. And I want you to know all this.
Do you know this?
Did they tell you out there?
Not exactly. I mean, they told me he was shot. When I was at the gym, I got a phone call. I didn't hear my phone ring, and I called back, and they told me just to please come, that something happened at my house.
Yeah, evidently your husband answered the door, and they took him back upstairs, and in your
We
bedroom.
have cameras, though. Why would he answer the door?
I don't know.
He doesn't answer for anybody he doesn't know. The only person, like his probation officer, is like the only,
I have no idea.
He would not answer the door. We have cameras, like at our house.
Maybe he knows this person. I didn't know you had cameras because when we got there, some of your neighbors heard the commotion.
We have cameras. The front door has cameras.
Oh, that's
the back
great.
door has cameras, but they don't record.
And
Bro, this bitch is crazy, bro. And I have the license to call her a bitch. Usually I'll call a female a chick or girl. No, she's a bitch. She's throwing more dirt on him. Oh, it's gotta be someone he knows. It's gotta be someone he knows. It can't just be some random who got away. He doesn't just open the door for anyone. To remain calm in a situation like this is already telling enough. This guy is talking about 2 bullets. Bang! Right in your man. And you're giving no emotion. Bear in mind, this is 25 minutes after she's found out her husband is dead. I hope this video ends with the satisfaction of me getting to see her get told, "We know it's you."
right now I'm going to go out and get in touch with the officers at the scene. I want to see if the house was burglarized.
Okay.
All right, just hang on for a second.
Thank you.
The lead investigator returns 16 minutes later.
Now, you know that I've advised you of your rights, right?
Yes, you have.
Okay. The game's over with. Okay? There's no more games with you and I. Now we're going to get down to serious business. I want to know if you know this guy. Come here. Bring this guy in here. Get over here. Get over here.
They bring in the undercover cop who remains in character, acting like he's been caught, but refuses to allege Dalia's involvement. She happily plays along.
You know who this guy is?
No,
You've never seen him before?
I've never seen him before. Ever.
Do you know her?
Put your head up and look at her.
Put your head up.
I've never seen him.
What were you doing coming out of her house? Get him out of here.
Dalia was able to use her looks to get what she wanted out of life, which of itself isn't necessarily a bad thing. People do what they can to get by, which sometimes means relying on physical appearance, and in some cases they have no other option. Yet the majority of those who navigate life in this manner do so without intentionally hurting anyone.
Alright, shut up, bro. I'm trying to see the clip. Come on.
Way to not only hurt, but to literally slaughter the person whom she had tricked into falling in love with her, and for no other reason than monetary gain. She hadn't come
So it was for money. For monetary gain. You see, I've been trying to tell people, sign that prenup. That prenup changes the game. She don't gotta fall in love with you for your pockets. It's gotta be for you, man. This lady is evil, and I'm telling you, there's more women like her out there.
In the next moments, her karmic debt will have finally caught up, and for perhaps the first time in her adult life, neither sex appeal nor her fabricated charm will be enough to save her from the consequences of her actions.
You're going to jail today for solicitation of murder. You're under arrest. That's an undercover police officer. We filmed everything that you did, recorded everything that you did. You're going to jail for solicitation of first-degree murder of your husband.
I didn't do anything.
Did you hear what I just told you?
I heard what you said, but I didn't do
Everything,
anything.
listen to me. Everything has been recorded.
Yeah! Yes! Justice has been served! That is so satisfying to see. I'm sad it ended just there. I wish I could see her break into tears. First degree murder, what's the sentence on that? Life in prison? Oh! Oh, you love to see it. No, I'm so glad I got to watch that with you guys, and I'm even more glad that her husband wasn't harmed. The greatest UK rapper of all time said it himself. One eye on my ups, two eyes on my friend, because at least with my friends, men knows their intention. And it's true. You really never know who has the ability to backdoor you or not, but you always know your op is after you. So, you know, that is the lesson for today. Keep that in mind. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and if you like this camera, this lens is stunning. 4K quality in that also, let me know down below. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.